How many of you have watched that trending video of a lady asking her father if husband go still come? Bro, that was an emotional video. Or because I connected with the video, I understand what she's saying. The father even asked her if she don't reach 25 years. The father did not ask that question because he didn't know her age. Of course, he knew her age. He was indirectly telling her that she's still young, and her husband will still come. If you have not watched this video, watch this video. I am coming back.
Daddy, daddy, I no get man o. I no get man. Nobody dey do me hello, hi. You dey go and you dey come. It's just your husband go come. It's just your husband go come. Husband go come. Where husband wan come from? But nobody dey do me hi, nobody dey do me hello. Nobody fine girl. I go jam am. I dey wait now. I don start to wait o. I don dey old o. How many years you I dey? I don pass 25. Amen. Amen.
Listen, I am not making this video as a critic or someone trying to mock her. Of course, I wouldn't do that. I am making this video as someone who understands her pain and I am also aware of our reality. Before you scroll to the next video, please hear me out. I saw a lot of comments under that post. 99% of them are out of touch with the reality. You know, it is easy for Nigerians to deflect and begin to apportion blame. I'm not trying to dismiss the fact that the majority of them have bad character and they are just after money. But that is the result of the real issue. Bad character, monetizing love, these are the symptoms. However, my problem is that even after telling Nigerians what the problems are now, they will still find solace in their imagination. Someone under the comment section said that she's single because of her bad character. Okay, let me just agree that she has a bad character. But if she had good character, would you have married her? The question is, do you have a place of your own? No, this is not the question. Do you even have a job? You that might probably be squatting with your friend is telling her that she's single because of her bad character. Even if all our women became zombie, there wouldn't be enough men to marry them. Not because of scarcity of men. Of course, we have plenty men more than women. But how many men in their marriageable age can boldly say, I have a stable job, I have a place of my own, I can feed home, I can take care of family, I can pay hospital bills, I can pay school fees, I can train children. You see the problem? We keep acting like marriage is all about good character and home training. No, marriage in Nigeria today is economics. There was a time if you impregnate a lady and you didn't have money, she would go and stay with your parents while you went out to hustle. Today, the story has changed because the parents that used to take care of their children no longer have something to give to their children. Instead, they now depend on their own children to feed them. Have you now seen the societal decline that we are talking about? This is the real issue facing many Nigerians, both men and women. She just happens to be one of the few brave enough to speak out. Believe me when I say she's brave enough to speak out, there are a lot of women in that category that is still asking themselves, I have prayed, I have done all that, and there is no husband. My sister, you cannot hustle a bad system. You cannot pray a bad system. Listen, do you know that only 7,200 Nigerians have $1 million? People who can boldly say they have $1 million and above. Just 7,200 Nigerians. Do you also know that only 12 million Nigerians worth 1 million naira? People who can boldly say they worth 1 million naira and above. Only 12 million. According to the UN World Population Prospect, Nigeria's population is estimated to be 242.43 million people. Let me break it down. The Nigerian population is divided into 3 different age groups. Number 1 is from age 0 to 17. This group is called the dependent population. They make up 45.3% of our population, which is 109.8 million people. Number 2 is age 18 to 59. This age is the working age. In the context of my discussion, marriageable age, they make up 52.6% of our population, which is 127.6 million people. Number 3 is age 60 and above, also known as dependent age. They make up 2.06% of our population, which is 4.99 million people. What this means is that the greater percentage of our population is in their marriageable age. Now, let's look at the gender percentage. Funny thing is that the greater percentage of our population are men, 50.6%, which is 122 million people, while 49.4% are females, which is 119 million people. What this means is that in every 100 women who is of age to marry, there are 103 men who are legally and traditionally eligible for marriage. But as you know, being traditionally and legally mature doesn't mean financial maturity. This begs the question, if the population of our men outnumbers that of our women, why do we have so many single women? According to World Bank data, 140 million Nigerians are living in abject poverty. People who don't know where their next meal will come from. They just wake up every day with no hope for food. So if you subtract 140 million poor people from our total population, we will have 102.4 million people left. According to reports, only 12 million Nigerians worth 1 million naira. So if you also subtract 12 million from 102.4 million people, we'll have 90.4 million people left. So 90.4 million are the category of Nigerians who used to be considered middle class, but today they are lower class. Imagine in a country where 230.4 million people depend on 12 million to survive. That is a crisis. That is where insecurity comes in. That is why you are still single. That is why you have not seen a husband, because there's nobody to marry you. That is why you are not growing financially. The number of businesses is bigger than customers. For example, 12 people are selling building material, but only 2 people are building houses. So how do you expect to make sales? Who will buy from you? Now, let's look at the marriageable percentage of our population, which is 52.6%, 127.6 million people. 127.6 million Nigerians are in their marriageable age, out of which only 18 million are married, leaving 47.6 million people. So we have 47.6 million Nigerians, both men and women, in their marriageable age but are not married. 22.6 million are women, while 25 million are men. The question is, why are our men not getting married? And why are there so many unmarried women since our men are bigger in population? Is it because our women are not marriageable, or because they are not family oriented? What is the problem? Let's look at what is stopping 25 million Nigerian men from getting married. You need to know that the total number of Nigerians in prison is estimated to be 84,000 people. 84,000 Nigerians are in prison. Only 1,872 are women. The remaining 82,128 are men. 98% of that figure, which is 80,000, are all single men. We have 10,000 priests in Nigeria. If you add 10,000 to 80,000 who are in prison, that will give us 90,000. 90,000 minus 25 million, or let's just make it 100,000. 25 million minus 100,000, that will give us 24.9 million people remaining. Remember, The World Bank data stated that 140 million out of 242.43 million people are living in abject poverty. That means 57.8% of our population is poor. 140 million Nigerians include the 127.6 million marriageable Nigerians. 24.9 million times 57.8%, which is the percentage of our poverty rate, will give us 14.3 million. So roughly 14.4 million single marriageable Nigerian men are living in abject poverty based on that 57.8% poverty rate. 14.4 million single marriageable Nigerian men are living in abject poverty. People who does not have a stable job, people who does not have a place they can call their own, they are not even guaranteed of where their next meal will come from. You see, marriage is the least of their worries. Now, let's just say the 10.5 million that we have left decide to marry once. Remember, we have 22.6 million single women remaining. So if all the 10.5 million people decide to marry, we will still have 12.1 million single women remaining. So do you now understand why going to Shiloh and Hallelujah Challenge for a husband is a waste of time? Before you say your own case is different, that you will be among the people that the 10.5 million will marry. You know, Nigerians are selfish. They're always like, my own case is different. Remember, the 10.5 million is just an assumption. The remaining 10.5 still fall under the category of lower middle class group. 37.3% of our population are Nigerians who are not in extreme poverty, but don't also have up to 1 million naira net worth. They are still struggling. The difference is just that they are short of 1 square meal a day. Poverty is not just lack of money. Poverty is lack of basic need of life, lack of access to good hospital and quality education. Poverty is loss of oneself. In a country where greater percentage of our population is living in abject poverty, every household lives in survival mode. When you stay too long in poverty, every opportunity or encounter becomes an avenue to make money. Poverty has put a price on our feeling, where I miss you and I miss you too have become a commodities. Both I love you and I love you too are all lies. One is honey, the other one needs money. Until we start having honest conversation, we will keep producing more pain, more heartbreak, and more people who are tired of living. Sorry, there is no light and I really wanted to finish this video. At least you're hearing my voice. Thank you for sticking around. Watch out for my next video.